First time. Oh no! Did you guys see what just happened? It was my first time seeing an electrified creeper and he just despawned. Ah, it was the first time I've ever seen one in vanilla Minecraft. I've seen them in custom maps before, but never in vanilla Minecraft. That was amazing. It just finished raining. I slept, and there was an electrified creeper. I'm out here in the middle of somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where. It's a secret because I just finished doing something. But we're going to do a little bit of a cave-in episode, a little Q&A. But this time I've picked some actually interesting questions instead of just the usual stuff. I'm so disappointed that creeper despawned. I'm sure maybe some of you can recognize this terrain. I don't want to turn too much because I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, I'm going to find a cave. Man, I'm going to find a cave and we're going to start answering some interesting questions. Oh, I'm so disappointed about that. Dang it! Rare wild black sheep out in its natural habitat. I haven't seen one of those in a really long... Did they spawn? There's a couple black sheep here, actually. Do you think maybe somebody died? Oh, I see you. You jerk. I got an iron sword and iron, what was it called? Iron armor. Just because I want to make this a little tougher. That, and I don't want to break my diamond stuff. And my diamond stuff... Oh, another one. My diamond stuff needs to be repaired. Don't want to break it to the point where it's unrepairable. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's... Nope, don't do it, guy. Start reading questions here in a second, assuming this cave is any good. There's another one there. Yeah, this cave's going to be good. First question. Now remember, I'm going for interesting stuff here, so if you think, well, that's a weird question, that's the point. First question come to us from Dylan Sterner. Dylan asks a couple questions. The first one's a little more interesting than the second, so I'm only going to answer the first one. First question is, what is your take on Morgan Freeman? That's right, it's going to be one of those kind of episodes. Morgan Freeman. Man, the voice of an angel, or a god even, because if you've watched the movie, what's the movie with Jim Carrey called? I completely forgot about that movie now. I forgot the title of it. But anyway, he plays God in that movie. But yeah, man, Morgan Freeman, it'd be so cool to just have him narrate just everything you do. Whoa. Alright, sounds like it's on this side. And I hear chickens, probably from above. But yeah, imagine you're just like having some cornflakes and his voice, that thing just grew right in front of my face. His voice is just narrating everything you're doing. VintageBeef is having some cereal now. That's my terrible Morgan Freeman impression. Yeah, I love Morgan Freeman. Probably one of my favorite actors. And I think there's actually another question here about actors, so we'll get to that when we get there. Okay, this seems like a safe place. Question number 2. A lot of questions about, by the way, all these questions I'm taking from the episode where, the episode titled Our Little Secret. So I'm taking a lot of the questions from there. Question number 2, a lot of questions about my love life, I guess. A lot of questions asking if I have a girlfriend or if I'm married. So I figure you guys are probably interested in that. And I'll answer the question from the MC Nico. When was your first girlfriend? I'm sure he meant to ask what or how old I was when I had my first girlfriend. Let me think. I guess growing up, you always have like those, I don't know, just little friends. I wouldn't consider them girlfriends when you're growing up and you're really young, because you don't really do much other than like hang out at school together. So I wouldn't even consider that a girlfriend. But I guess my first real girlfriend came when I was in grade 8, I guess, because I actually asked her to like a dance, the school dance, and her name was Sandy, and I was stupid. I don't know why I ended up not talking. Isn't that the case though? Like you look back and you never fully understand, why did I break up with this person? Looking back now, I'm probably thinking to myself, I probably shouldn't have done anything. like that because now I have nobody and I'm alone. Alone, forever alone. Forever alone. There's probably a Reddit for that. I guess the first... That was sort of serious, that girlfriend. But I guess the first real serious girlfriend would be... This is like we actually went out to places and stuff and hung out. I was so dumb. First of all, it was for prom that she asked me to prom, okay? And this was like a couple months before prom. So she asked me to prom, and I'm like, yes. Oh, you know what? You know, it's funny. Her name was also Sandra. Sandy and Sandra. That's interesting. Didn't even think about that. But anyway, she asked me to prom, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely. You're hot. I didn't say that to her face, but I thought that. I'm like, wow, really? Awesome. Let's do this. So the couple months leading up to prom, we started hanging out. You know, we went out and we had a good time. Went to movies mostly. Guess maybe a couple restaurants here and there. Nothing too special. The weird part about this story is that, so when she asked me out to prom, I had already made plans with a couple buddies of mine to go in their limo. Like, we all pitched in and bought a limo together. So I told her, yeah, I'll go to the prom with you, but I can't like share a limo with you because I already made a commitment to these guys. And she was cool with that. She's like, yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem. I'm going to the prom with my girlfriends anyway. We'll just meet outside and walk in together. So that whole day, the prom day, is a blur to me. First of all, we had the day of prom. For some reason, we thought, hey, let's go hang out at the park and consume some alcoholic beverages. We thought we were growing up. I don't drink, by the way, but this is like one of the few times in my life that I actually did drink. But maybe this is one of the reasons I don't now. I don't know. I don't think it was that traumatic, but we'll see what you guys think. So the whole day we spent consuming alcoholic beverages. And for some reason, I don't know why, and I so regret it to this day, I never thought about a corsage. Like, it's a tradition, I guess. It's my only prom, so I don't know. I have no prom experience to base this off of. But everybody buys their dates a corsage. Well, the whole day I spent at the park with my friends, drinking. We weren't drunk or anything, but definitely there was a little something happening. When it came time to hop in the limo and going, I had not bought a corsage. I hadn't even thought about it. So limo pulls up, I get in with my buddies, everything's all cool, I feel like a cool guy. I'm like, hey, I'm a cool guy, I got a date. Most of my friends didn't really have dates, they were all going stag. So I'm like, yeah, I'm awesome. I should break this. And this is not gonna end well for me. Let's just walk around. Okay, I get to the hall, the dance hall, or whatever it is, and she's waiting for me outside. And I see everybody, a couple of the guys I was in the limo with did have dates. And they all come out and they're carrying boxes. And I didn't even this is like a terrible dream to me at this point. It's like, oh my God, they're carrying boxes? What is that? Oh, the corsage, I totally forgot about that. So I walk out and all nonchalantly, I'm like, I just hold out my arm to Sandra. I'm like, okay, let's go. So she grabs me by the arm, and she's probably wondering at this point, oh, you didn't get me a corsage. That's kind of messed up. Okay, well, let's go inside. So we walk inside, her holding my arm, I guess. Oh, hey, buddy. That was a surprise. And, yeah, she doesn't have a corsage. All her friends do. She doesn't. So the night goes on, and I'm feeling like an idiot already. So the whole night I'm feeling like a big loser. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. You had one job, man. Anyway, it actually went pretty well. We sat at the table. We had a lot to talk about. Like I said, we'd been hanging out beforehand, so that wasn't a problem. But I'm sure she was a little confused as to what was going on with the no corsage thing, while every one of her friends had one. Hanging out. Whoa! Where'd that guy come from? End of the night approaches, and all my friends want to take off, and she's still there. She's still hanging out. Is that? Oh no, that's not Cannibal. She's still hanging out, and she wants me to stay. And I'm like, oh, I killed the bat. Dang it! And I said, oh, no, you know, I promised my friends that I would go with them because we had plans after the prom. Oh, man, I'm such an idiot. To go to a club. This is really tough to talk about because I really do feel so dumb right now. To go to a club where the ladies get naked, okay? They get naked. Let's just leave it at that. So I told her, yeah, I gotta go. I promised my friends that I'd go with them. So I didn't leave just yet. Before I left, she was like, well, I was hoping that we could hang out here a little bit, and afterwards, we can just go hang out at my place. Oh, hey, there we go. And me, being the moron that I am, didn't even clue in. Maybe it was still the alcohol from the park talking, but it didn't even clue in so that what that really meant. It's like the George Costanza episode. I didn't know coffee didn't mean coffee. So I'm like, oh no, can't do it. I gotta go with my friends. So I proceeded to go with my friends. We had a terrible time at this said club. By the way, we were underage at that point. I guess we were 17. But we all walked in there with suits on, and they didn't even card us. They're like, whatever, dude. These kids are just having some fun. They're in suits. That was honestly one of the worst days, I think, for me ever. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, we did not have a really good time. We didn't really have any money. We're kids, so we walked in there, and I ordered a really hard drink, Mike's Hard Lemonade. So kids, don't drink. Drinking is for morons. That's why I don't do it anymore, I guess. I don't know. But I ordered a Mike's Hard Lemonade thinking I'm a tough guy. It turns out, like, that's like only the ladies drink that stuff? I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I'm out of the loop now when it comes to drinks. But ordered one of those and sat down the whole night and basically just sat there like a big loser with my loser friends watching these ladies, and then left and went home. Meanwhile, I had a date who, let's just say, it probably would have been a little more fun than going to that club. Wow, I really got off on a tangent there, didn't I? Huh. That was my first serious... Oh, by the way, we never spoke after that. After that, it was over. Like, it's just, I didn't even try. I was even too embarrassed to apologize. How do you even apologize for something like that? I felt like a complete moron, as I should. Anyway, that was my first serious girlfriend. And that's how that ended. You guys want to know more about me? Well, you're getting it, whether you like it or not. Okay, thanks for the question, the MC Nico. Next question comes from the DayZ 2001. What street do you live on? Because I live on Davenport. I think it's close if you live... I think it's close that you live close to me, because we live on the same... Apparently, okay, he knows I live in Toronto. And he's like, I live on Davenport. And I thought this was interesting because I live... pretty much on Davenport. So scary. This kind of stuff always freaks me out. People wanting to know where I live. I guess he doesn't. I mean, he's not actively wanting to know where I live, but it's kind of, yeah, I live really, really close to Davenport, man. Maybe we've seen each other a couple times. That's the beauty of never showing your face. You can go out in public and never have to worry about being recognized and stuff. I don't want to be famous. I just want to do my thing and go about my life like a normal person. Oh, wow. I just totally made a big loop there, huh? Okay. So, yeah. The DayZ, please don't kill me. Who's next? Hambone. Would you... Oh, this is a great question. Would you rather eat bacon for a year or cake for a year? Hambone, fantastic question, my friend. I'm considering the ramifications of eating bacon. I would rather eat bacon for a year because it's definitely more delicious than cake. I'm not a big cake guy. I rarely eat cake. I guess just birthday cake, really. I don't go out and actively seek cake. I'm not a cake seeker. So I would rather eat bacon for a year. However, having said that, would you even survive eating bacon for a year? I mean, I remember watching the guy Super Size Me, that movie with Morgan Spurlock, I think his name was, where he ate McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a month. And he had some serious health issues just for a month, and that's just McDonald's. I mean, I'm not saying McDonald's is good, but compared to just bacon, I think McDonald's is better than just bacon. So I don't think you'd survive after eating bacon for a year. So, not that you'd survive after eating bacon or after eating cake for a year either. You might have no teeth left. But I think I'm gonna go. Whoa! I think I'm gonna have to go with. Cake, because I think there's a better chance of survival with cake. Yeah, cake. Okay, next few questions. I'm trying to keep this. I'm trying to answer a bunch of them here today. Next few questions come from Marie Gardienne. Marie asks, have you ever come to the U.S.? If so, which state? Yes, I have. I've been to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, specifically Florida, New Jersey, state of New Jersey, when I went to Ocean City in New Jersey as a teenager, I guess, where I met someone else, and that story shall remain untold, because there's nothing to it, really. But yes, I've been to a few states. I like the states. They get a bad rap. People think they're full of rude people, but they're not. The states, most of the time, the states are like YouTube commenters. Most of them are really nice, but there's that 1 or 2% that are not. So there. My inventory is full already. Let's get rid of that. That's probably another spawner right here. Let's see if we can't dig through this wall. The reason I picked her question, that's not even the question I liked. The question I liked is, if you were ever eaten by a cannibal, which sauce would you like to be eaten with? This is a great question. I've been on a honey mustard kick lately. I try to put honey mustard, to me, is like Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything. That's just a commercial. You probably don't even have it in the States, that commercial, so you're probably really confused. Oh, diamond, nice, finally. That's it. Well, that's disappointing. I didn't even pick it up. But yeah, I've been on a honey mustard kick. So if I had to be eaten by a cannibal, now the question is, do you want the cannibal to enjoy his meal, or do you want to maybe, since he's killing you, or what if he didn't kill you? What if he just found you dead? Let's just say the cannibal killed you, though, because that's usually what cannibals do, right? They're not like hyenas. They're not opportunist eaters. They go out and hunt their prey. So let's just say the cannibal killed you. I would probably want the worst tasting sauce ever, because I wouldn't want him to enjoy his meal. The guy killed me. I don't want him to enjoy me. I want him to never have to. Do I have a bucket of milk? No, I think there was one in that chest too. I want him to never even think about eating another person again. So I would pick the worst sauce possible. If it was a nice cannibal, though, I would pick a nice cannibal. I would pick honey mustard, because honey mustard is delicious. Hey, are you a decoy? Okay, no, he's not. Good question, Marie Gardienne. James Hauser, what's your favorite beefy tune? My favorite beefy tune, I don't have one, but this question did remind me that I haven't picked a beefy tune in a long time. There's a reason for that. The couple tunes I've been listening to haven't really been, I wouldn't say, I'm scared of the comments. Here's the thing. When I pick out a tune and I tell you guys to go listen to it, I don't really want you to comment all over the video saying Beef sent you, or this song sucks, or this song is great. I don't really want you to do that. Well, if you say this song is great, that's actually a good thing for the artist and for the music. But if the song is not good, you should just move on to the next song, because yeah, it's not cool. It's not constructive. Just, putting it out there. You shouldn't really do that. But the reason I haven't picked any tunes lately is because I've been listening to some stuff that I don't think a lot of you would be into. So that's why I don't really feel like advertising it is a good thing, because I don't want those comments. Man, YouTube comments drive me crazy. And I know 99%, and that's not even an exaggeration, 99% of you are great people, but man, the 1% are so mean. It's ridiculous, and I don't like it. But regardless, I'm gonna go ahead. There's something over here. There's like a spawner or something. Where are you? Now they be quiet. There's gotta be something at the end of the tunnel. Light at the end of the tunnel. And now, okay, here's the music I've been listening to lately, and I'm not even gonna link it in the description because that just makes it easy for haters to click on it and be dumb about stuff in the comments for the music. But if you want to look up, there's actually a Canadian artist. What was I gonna mention? Actually, I'm gonna mention 4 songs, and 2 of the 4 are actually Canadian artists. The first one is Diamond Rings. He's really weird. The song is really weird. Just YouTube Diamond Rings, no one else. You know what? Let me just double check on that real quick. Something else. It's called Something Else. Wait, what is going on here? That was weird. Something on my screen there. I don't even know if you guys saw that. But yeah, the video is called Something Else. So just YouTube Diamond Rings, Something Else. He's a weird dude. The music sounds really interesting though. Like he's got a really unique sound. It's sort of like the 80s. It has an 80s vibe mixed with how would I describe it? It's an interesting tune. 80s vibe mixed with like a pop vibe or something. I would love to find another cave here, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Anything? Oh wow, I am that low, huh? Okay. That's crazy. I did not know. I don't want to push F3 because I don't want to give away my coords, because it'll give away my location, which would in turn result in you guys warning this person that I have been in the area. So yeah, just YouTube Diamond Rings, Something Else. Very interesting song. Very weird video, but good sound. The next one is Grimes. She's also Canadian. She's super weird. She's really weird. A lot of her music will not appeal to most people. I'm telling you right now. This song though might. It's a lot more listener friendly than most of her other music. And I'm running into nothing here, just a dead end. So yeah, just YouTube Grimes, and the song's called Oblivion, I think. Is it called Oblivion? Hold on. Yes, it's called Oblivion. I'm really bad with names, even like people's names. Like artists I'm pretty good with, but song titles and stuff, not so good. I need to get out of this place. There is nothing for me here. Let's just explore this way. This sword's gonna break. Look at that. Oh, that's adorable. I don't know why, but it's adorable. Look at it. Being consumed by a cobweb. Is it gonna turn into like a block? It's still going. Really? The gravel and the web have become one. No, they have not. The web finally won. Whoa. Yeah, Grimes, Oblivion, look it up. Another reason I'm not linking is because some people might go to different channels. So seriously, you don't feel the need to comment. Just enjoy the music for what it is. It's not important that you comment. It's just good music. So, in my opinion, anyway. So just listen to it and go away afterwards. That sounds so mean. I don't mean that. There's got to be something here. There's a spider. Next song I would like you guys to listen to. I heard this. This is very different. This is classical music, but it's like It's sort of modern classical, I guess, or contemporary classical. There we go. And I heard this song first in a Top Gear episode. And I loved it so much I had to find out what it was. And I found out. It's called Infra 5. The artist is Max Richter. And it's really cool. It's like it's really cool. It's definitely a musical, like a movie score, it sounds like, you know? Could be in pretty much any movie nowadays. But yeah, just YouTube Infra 5, Max Richter. And check that out. I hope you guys enjoy that. Like I said, it's like contemporary classical, so not everybody's cup of tea. All these songs today are not everybody's cup of tea. So yeah, don't fret about that. If you don't like it, it's cool. You're not gonna hurt my feelings if you don't like it. I know I sent that Max Richter song to Good, and he really liked it. But then I also sent the Grimes song to Good, and he hated that. So yeah, it's everybody. Everybody has different tastes in music. Hey, man, I'm finding a ton more cave. This is good. I love caving. Whoa. Oh, my God. I just made a crap load of buttons. If anybody ever finds this, they're going to think a crazy person was here. And last one I wanted to mention. Ooh, what was the last one I wanted to mention? I should have wrote these down. You would think that I would know by now. 'Cause I've been, these songs, I've been playing a lot of these musics. Oh, hey, guy. Everything's fine over there. You can stay there. Nice. I'm trying to remember the last song. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to look at my YouTube history. But I'm too busy exploring right now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look at my YouTube history. I'll be right back. Ooh, cold. Oh, another area. I can't remember what it was, and my YouTube history, I must watch a lot of YouTube videos because it's not even in the history there. None of the songs I'm talking about are in the history there. Because I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, apparently. A whole lot. Anyway, so check out those three. If I remember, I will, I'm sure I will remember, and I'll probably remember right after I stop recording. And I'll link it into a future video. So check out those three songs. Again, not everybody's cup of tea, but, you know, it's just expand your musical horizons. I like just about anything and everything. Only music I really have never been able to get into is country music. Never even met a country song I liked. That's nothing against country, it's just personal preference. Last question. Oh, man, you know what? I didn't write down the person's name. That sucks. I apologize if this is your question. You asked it, and I didn't write down your name. They asked, what is my favorite photo that I've ever taken? I used to be a car photographer, for those who don't know. I used to photograph used cars, nothing too special. Don't think I was some fancy photographer traveling the world from country to country, photographing brand new cars, up-and-coming models and stuff. No, it was terrible. Well, it wasn't terrible. It was a fun job, but it wasn't glamorous at all. But yeah, I used to be a car photographer, and I still do photography in my spare time. But my favorite type of photography right now is macro photography because it's so tough to really capture, and I do mostly insects. You can do macro photography of any subject really, but I mostly focus on the insects because they're a challenge. You try to get a good shot of an insect. It's tough. It's not easy. So yeah, I do have a favorite shot. I do have a favorite macro insect shot, and I will link that in the description. This is like, I feel like I'm breaking the fourth wall here. Is that what it's called? The fourth wall? I'm finally linking stuff to my personal life that I usually don't. But I think we're all friends now. We've gotten to know each other over the years. By the way, it's been over 2 years. My 2-year anniversary just passed. April the 8th, I think, was my 2-year anniversary. It's either the 7th or the 8th or the 10th. I can't remember. But yeah, it was my 2-year anniversary, so I think we're all friends now, most of us. So I don't mind linking some more personal stuff. So yeah, check out that in the description. That is my one absolute favorite shot. It's basically a a fly. I took a shot of a fly on a leaf, but it's a special kind of fly, and I do have the scientific name for it because somebody told me what it was, but I don't have that information available. Either way, it's like an orange little fruit fly thingy, and it was really challenging to shoot it, but I managed to get a really good shot. Super proud of it, and I have more like it, so maybe I'll link some more pictures every once in a while, like that one. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Definitely different episode than I usually do. I hope you guys got a little insight as to what I enjoy and a little more about my personal life. That was a lot of coal. And yeah, if you guys give a good response to this episode, then I will do more of these in the future. And if you have any more interesting questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments, because interesting questions are so much more fun than the usual, what recording software do you use? What are your computer specs? Oh crap! I might die here today. Okay, we gotta get away. Oh no, this might be a terrible way to end an episode. No, we'll be fine, right? 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 Please stop. It can't kill you. Okay, good. That's it. I'm done. I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time.